Good. Yesterday we have seen the summary of this poem. The poem number 3, the temple and the body. Okay, of the 10th standard. Today we are going to see about the glossary. Answer briefly the following question and the close study. And the last one, the paragraph writing. Okay. The first, let me see the glossary. Copula. Copula or capula. A small rounded dome. Dome is the arch. Okay. Things standing, the solid, unmoving temple is called things standing. The moving refers to our meaning as a human being. Lord of the meeting rivers, Basavanna's chosen deity. Lord Shiva at Kudala Sangama, that is what the reference is. Now comes as the question answers. Let us go through this slowly and write it very slowly, your notes, make it clear. Okay, I'll go slow. It is not so much, it is very less. Okay. Answer briefly the following questions. What does the poet means by the line, the rich will make temples for Shiva? Okay. The lines, the rich will make temples for Shiva implies that, okay, choice is given for us. I will read. They want to please the Lord. B. They can offer to build the temples. C. They can believe that this is how they can serve God. D. They believe that the temple is the only place to feel the presence of God. Answer is B or C. And this is a very important question. They can offer to build the temples, or they believe that this is how they can serve God. Second question. Which of the following statements are true? The first, the speaker is against building any structures for worshipping God. B. It is not possible for the speaker to build a temple. C. It's only an excuse given by the speaker for not being able to build a temple. D. The speaker believes that God is present within ourselves and not in any temple. Our answer is D. The speaker believes that God is present within ourselves and not in any temple. Question number 3. What are the feelings of the speaker suggest in the question, what shall I, a poor man, do? Options are helplessness, B. doubt, C. humility, D. anger, E. pride, F. anguish. Answer is A. helplessness. Fourth one. The word listen in the last stanza is, options are A. an order, B. an appeal, C. a request, D. an advice. The right answer is B. It is an appeal. Fifth question. The expression things standing suggests, options are A. any man made temple, B. anybody who is standing, C. anything which is static, D. the human body. Answer is B. Anybody who is standing. Sixth, there are two examples of paradox in the last two lines. A paradox is the statement containing opposite ideas. There are two paradoxes. I will read. First one. Structures built of wood or a stone, no matter how lovely or inspiring, are destined to fall. A temple of stone stands but does not move. Full stop. It lacks the life necessary to continually adjust itself to the shifting forces of time and gravity and the flow of nature all around. Full stop. Therefore, sooner or later it crumbles. C-R-U-M-B-L-E-S. Full stop. This is what is meant by the paradoxical saying, things standing shall fall. Second one. Second paradox. Answer. That which is animated, the temple of the embodied self, E-M-B-O-D-I-E-D, embodied self, S-E-L-F, has life, full stop. It dances with the flow, F-L-O-W, of existence, and therefore life continues, full stop. Worship that takes place within such a living temple lives as well and lasts, full stop. This explains the paradox in the phrase, the moving shall ever stay. Seventh question. What final message do the last two lines convey? Answer. Basavanna's clear message to us is that regardless of whether we worship beneath a golden cupola or beneath the arch of the open sky, only meditation and prayer and communion that takes place within the living temple of the self matters, because that is what lives and lasts. Wherever we are, whatever our role in life, we should make ourselves holy temples. Now comes the close study. Read the following extract carefully, discuss in pairs, and then write the answers to the questions given below it. Statements. My legs are pillars, the body of shrine, the head a cupola of gold. There are three questions here. First one. How is the human body compared to a temple? Answer. Different parts of the human body are compared to different structures of the temple. Full stop. The legs of flesh and blood substitute the lifeless pillars. Full stop. The living body replaces the shrine of stone. The golden dome, cupola, is matched by the head. Full stop. Second, what is the figure of speech used here? The figure of speech is metaphor. Write in the bracket. Metaphor is a figure of speech in which comparisons are made without using the words inverted comma as and like inverted comma like, to create different mental pictures. Bracket close. Third question. Why is the speaker comparing the human body to a temple? Basavanna wants to show that the built temple is but a reflection of the temple of the self. This is where all true meditation, prayer, communion occurs. Full stop. This true temple is available to all, rich and poor equally. Full stop. Basavanna further points out that the inner temple is far superior to the temple built by the rich. Full stop. Paragraph writing. Question is, what ideas of spirituality emerge from the study of this well-known Vachana? Answer. In the Vachana, Basavanna brings out the idea of the permanence, permanence, permanence of spiritual things, spiritual, spiritual things, and the impermanence of material things. Full stop. All material things are subjected to destruction in occurrence of time. Only a devout soul, D-E-V-O-U-T, devout soul, S-O-U-L, that sways according to the will of God in all humanity stands forever. Full stop. The poet says that the rich may build temples because they can afford offered to do that, comma, but the poor will make their bodies the temple of God. Full stop. He says that static things like temple may decay, but things which are dynamic, movable and changing will never decay. Flexibility Flexibility, flexibility, movement and change are signs of life. Buildings cannot signify life. With this, we have finished the full of this lesson poem. See you soon for the next video. Thank you so much.